Hi everyone, it's Jenny the dietitian, the resourceful RD. Today I'm going to show you how to do one of my favorite simple, easy desserts that everybody just loves and they can't believe how easy this is. So if you love peanut butter cups, this is how to make your own using, all you need is 2 ingredients. My favorite chocolate to use is the 1 pound Trader Joe's dark chocolate bar. It's really a great deal, and all I do is just chop it up, put it in a bowl, just melt it down, and then I actually also use their creamy peanut butter. There should be only the maximum of 2 ingredients in your peanut butter: peanuts and or salt. I get the peanut butter without salt because I just like the plain. There shouldn't be any sugar or oil or anything in your nut butter, just the nut, and that's it, and maybe salt. So we're going to use those two, and I'm going to melt down the chocolate, and I'm going to show you. You can either do, if you have I happen to have this little mini muffin tin, and I have these little mini muffin cups, but if you don't have that, don't worry. You can also use a sheet pan, and all I did was put a piece of parchment on there. And so when I do it on the sheet pan, I just make it like a slab, and then when it's all frozen, I just break it up into chunks, kind of like a peanut butter and chocolate bark. So I'm going to melt that down, and we'll be right back. So now that we have our chocolate melted, I'm just going to put a small layer on the bottom of the cups. We don't need that much. We just want to get a little bit on the bottom, just to cover the bottom of the muffin paper liner. We just want to make sure we have enough to cover the top of the nut butter when we're done. I also do this with almond butter, which is one of my favorites, so I'm going to do it with both. So we all need a little treat every now and then. Got a splurge. So I'm just going to kind of roll it around until it covers the bottom. So they're all covered on the bottom. And then the sheet pan, all I'm going to do is put a little bit of chocolate on the bottom and then spread it around, just like a circle. And that's it. Oops, I just made a mess, but that's okay. Doesn't matter, because it all goes down the same and it tastes great. So I'm going to put this in the freezer just for a couple minutes. I just want it to freeze over. It doesn't have to be totally frozen. It's pretty thin, so it doesn't take that long. And then I'm going to put the peanut butter on top and show you how to do that. Okay, so the cups are mostly frozen. So I'm going to do some with peanut butter. And just put a little bit of, like a teaspoon of peanut butter on the bottom of each one. You can kind of spread it around with the spoon, just so it covers the chocolate. You can use your finger. They're clean because you washed them first. It's only me here, so I'm the only one that's going to eat these. So I'm going to do 4 of the peanut butter, and then I have some almond butter, which is a little thinner. So I'm going to put that in as well. And again, just almonds, I think almonds and just almonds. No salt in this either. Super easy, and they're so delicious. And then we're going to let that freeze. So that's the muffin cups. And then with the little frozen circle of chocolate, I'm going to mix up my peanut butter a little better. I'm just going to put a spoon in the middle, and I'm just going to mix it around until it covers the chocolate. That's it. And then I'm going to put that back in the freezer, let that freeze, and then I'll cover it with chocolate. Okay, so we're ready to finish off the peanut butter cups and the almond butter cups. So I'm just going to top the cups off with the chocolate, and just spread it around. Don't worry if you make a mess, no big deal. They're homemade. They don't need to look perfect. They will taste delicious, I promise. And they're a lot healthier. There's no added sugar. You're using dark chocolate which is healthy. Healthier chocolate. You can use milk chocolate if you prefer that, but I like the dark chocolate, so I'm going to use that. Just spread it around so it just covers the top. I may run out of chocolate, but that's all right. Just use what I have. It starts to set pretty quick because the peanut butter is cold and the almond butter is cold, so we're just gonna cover that up, and then the rest of it I'm gonna put on my chocolate and peanut butter circle. And then when that's frozen, all you do with the peanut butter, the muffin cups, is, I'm just going to spread this around so it covers the top of the peanut butter. So the muffin cups, you just pop them out of the tin, peel off the paper, and then enjoy. I just put them in a container and keep them in the freezer. And with the round one, all I do is let it freeze, and when it's totally frozen, I just break it up into pieces and put it in the freezer and save it for later. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy, healthy dessert, and I promise you'll love it.